Alright guys, so I was going to make this a actual meeting, but we're all in such different time zones, and we all, or some of us work jobs, so we're not available at certain times and things like that. So in the effort to make this as easy as I can for you guys, I am making this a video. So I'll be sending this to each and every one of you directly, and then also just going to be posting it in the Discord for anyone who's new. So we're going to be going over a few things in this meeting, or in this video, starting with the fact that we are starting a new strategy as of today. We're going to have one buy box for one bird dog. So you will receive, either today or tomorrow, you will receive a buy box that's specifically for you. You will be the only person working on that buy box. And for anyone out there who does not know what a buy box is, it is basically the criteria that an end buyer has for a specific property that they're looking for. So every single one of you will have an individual buy box that you are looking for. It will be sent to you. Basically, it'll sound something like this: 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,200 square feet. Doesn't need more than, needs between $20,000 and $40,000 in rehab. ARV needs to be close to 380. Okay, so that would be kind of what a buy box is. Obviously, they're going to vary whether it's commercial or residential. Also, depending on what the exit strategy is. But you will be assigned a buy box. So all I need you to do is go look at that and then go find those properties. Okay, so you're not just going to be finding any property anymore. You're going to be finding specific properties for a specific buy box. So this has a couple advantages to it, and we're going to go over those here in a bit. So why we're changing is because it's far more efficient, and it's going to make you guys a lot more money in the end. So because you're working on one single buy box and you're just looking for properties for that specific strategy, for that specific investor, you're going to get really good at finding those properties instead of just jumping around and trying to find a property here or here that might match some random buy box that we have to find some end buyer for. It's a lot more time. It's not nearly as efficient. I know you guys have been submitting deals like crazy, which is awesome. You know, thumbs up for that. But as you've noticed, you haven't got paid off of any of them yet. And so I'm trying to create a system, or I am creating a system, where everything is far more efficient. That way you guys can submit deals and get paid for them even faster. Currently, me and Sonia are working on creating a software. It's almost done. That's going to make your jobs even easier. There is going to be more training coming out on that as well, but not today, okay? So let's see, expectations. So I would like you guys to have this expectation of you're going to find and submit at least 100 deals for that specific buy box that I'm going to give you before you have one that closes. I also want you to know that there has never ever been a bird dog that has found that many deals, submitted them, and not got a sale. So, but that's where I want the expectation to be, because I want your expectations to be here, and that way when you win and you're only here, it's a good thing, okay? So have an expectation of submitting 100 properties for a specific buy box before getting a sale. You will make a sale far before then, but that's what I need your expectation to be. All right, let's see here. So for goal setting, I need you all to set goals, okay? And not as far as how much money you want to make, although you can set goals for how much money you want to make. I have no problem with that. I have my own goals. I have a whole whiteboard that's just strategies and goals and how to get there and steps and everything. So feel free to have your goals for money as well. But it's what I want you guys to have. I want you guys to have a goal of getting 1% better for every single deal that you submit. So every deal, I want it to be 1% better than the last deal that you submitted. And not necessarily in how much money it's worth, but in how well you're able to find a property that matches your buy box. So every deal, get 1% better. Every 70 deals that you submit, you will be twice as good. So just think about how that's going to compound, about how good you guys are going to get in a year from now, or in six months from now. You guys are going to be between 10 and 100 times better than you currently are by refining your ability to find deals for that specific buy box. So right off the bat, you guys are probably going to be finding 1 to 2 deals a month that you guys are getting paid on. So that's between like $5,000 and $10,000. But past that, as you guys get better and better, in 6 months from now, in a year from now, you'll be making far more than that. So just keep that in mind. I need you to have that expectation, that goal in your head to get 1% better every time. you will be working with a specific wholesaler while you are on this platform. So make sure that you build a good relationship with that wholesaler. That wholesaler is going to be getting feedback from the end buyer or the investor whose buy box that is. When they get that feedback, they're going to bring that feedback and they're going to give it to you guys. Okay? So when you get that feedback, have no feelings. Don't feel like, oh, this person doesn't think I'm good enough, or this, whatever your mental dialogue is, I need you to just pitch it out the window, okay? The reason that we're having those end buyers give us feedback is to make you guys better, to make you all more money. Every time you get feedback on every single deal, that's gonna be your 1% of, oh, that's how I get better. So every time you get feedback, think of it as, that's my 1%. This is how I'm getting better and better and better every time you get feedback. So look for that feedback. Make sure that you use that feedback. Don't just be like, okay, thanks, chuck it out the window. Use that feedback. It will make you better, and becoming better is how you make more money, okay? All right, so there's two different types of bird dogging. I wanted to go over this just in case. For those of you who don't know, there are two different types of bird dogging. You have your basic type of bird dogging, which is finding deals that are already under contract, and then sending those deals to the wholesaler with basically the address and the wholesaler's number and the wholesaler's name and the terms of the deal. That's your basic kind of wholesaling, okay? Now, here's your second type of bird dogging. This is your second type of bird dogging, okay? This is a little bit more of an advanced strategy, and this is what I'm going to be having you guys do as well. So this is the majority of what I'm having you guys do is going to be the more advanced system of bird dogging, but I am creating systems for you guys to make it incredibly easy. I'm going to make a small ecosystem for you guys where you can rinse and repeat this system that I'm going to teach you guys, and it will make you a lot of money. I'm going to break it down. It's going to be simple. It's going to be easy. I just need you guys to follow it to a T. If you follow it to a T, just like I train you, you will make a lot of money. All right. So that second strategy as far as bird dogging goes is exactly what we've been kind of going over already, is having a buy box, or the definition of what a specific end buyer / investor wants, and then going and finding that property. So that's what I'm going to be having you guys do a lot more of, okay? So again, I know this is a lot of information I'm throwing at you guys. Feel free to personally DM me or put it in the questions tab. If you have any questions at all, I will definitely make sure that I reach out to you guys and make sure that those questions are answered. I want this to be clear. I want this to be simple for you guys. Again, me and Sonia are working on some softwares that are going to help make this even easier and help speed up the process, so that way you guys get paid on your deals even quicker. The goal of all of this is to make a system that pays you repeatedly, well, and fast, okay? So have patience with us as we create these things, but I promise you, once they're all in place, you will make a lot of money very quickly. Let's see here. We already went over that. Okay, so direct to seller pays more. I wanted to go over this. You guys are going to be getting access to Deal Sauce for $13 a month, even though it costs $100 a month. All you'll be paying is $13 a month. This money will be used to pay for Deal Sauce, and then also pay for skip tracing, pay for pulling lists of deal types, everything like that. Okay. So $13 a month, and you'll get access to Deal Sauce. I would highly recommend paying that $13. All you have to do is Venmo, Cash App, Darren, and he will go over that with you as well. He will also do some training on that. I've already put a lot of training for Deal Sauce into the Discord. Make sure that you watch that. Do not try to wing it on your own. People who just wing it don't make money, because it's not orderly, and order creates success. Chaos creates pretty much the exact opposite. So make sure you do that. Direct to seller pays more, so when you are pulling your lists and things like that from Deal Sauce, just keep that in mind. You don't have to, every deal you bring us does not have to be direct to seller, but the ones that do, just pay more money. So just bear that in mind. Not as important as necessarily mindsets or some other things, but it was a little piece of knowledge that I wanted you to tuck away in your bonnet, okay? I know I'm going fast here, so just listen carefully. The benefit of having a buy box. Okay, perfect. So, The reason that we are providing a specific buy box for you is because these buyers that I have are vetted, meaning that we can trust them. They are all vetted. They're all part of a specific community. So the investors themselves are going to be easier to work with. When you're out there in the ocean per se, and you're not here, you have to find your own end buyers where you're going to do it for you. You have to find your own properties. You have to have your own way of finding properties. You have to have your own strategies. We're going to do all of this for you, so that way all you have to worry about is finding that deal. That's it. Everything else is going to be taken care of. I want to make this as easy as I can for you guys. Let's see here. Perfect. So another thing is that you will not have to be competing with anyone else as far as your investor goes. The buy box that you get is solely yours. So you're not going to be competing with anyone else on this platform on finding deals for a specific buy box. The old system that we had just had buy boxes, and any one of the bird dogs could go and find deals for that buy box. We are changing that so that way, for one reason, you get a specific buy box for a specific investor. No one else is infringing on that. You're not competing with anyone else to find a deal for that investor. You're going to be the only one finding deals for that specific investor. You will find more properties because no one else is going to be pulling lists to find properties that match that criteria because you're the only one that has it. So you will have more deals, more availability deals, and you will have an investor solely assigned to you, or at least an investor's strategy. So it's going to be pretty awesome. You're not going to be competing with anyone. I'm going to be continuing to make systems and do trainings on how to make it easier for you guys to make money. Just follow the systems, do your very best, and you will make a lot of money. So that's pretty much the end of this video. There's going to be more trainings and things like that coming out, like I said, but I need everyone to watch this video and pay close attention, take notes, and in the next day or two, I will be assigning specific buy boxes to you, as well as a specific wholesaler that you will be working with. Okay? That's it. Thank you guys. I appreciate your time.